All right, guys. Today we are going to be reacting to Andrew triggers feminist and then call her out on her BS. Let's jump in.
One of the panelists has a boyfriend application. We're gonna review that. It's Kenna?
Yes, it's
Kenna?
me.
Let's look at her boyfriend application. All right, make it bigger for me. Make it bigger. Bigger. All right, this is her boyfriend application, looking for a new lover boy. So you want to, where are you from? I was going to fill it out. I put it on the game. So you want the Instagram, how old are you, how tall? Why is it a two, there's 5'0" to 5'10"?
What? Well,
So is it if they are shorter than 5'10", it's disqualified?
No, it's not disqualified. I'll just look at you last.
Damn.
I see, okay. Yeah. What kind of job do you have? Do you like cats? Do you have
Yes, I have cats.
multiple, plural?
Yeah, I have 2 cats.
2 cats, okay.
2 sons.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? There's that, okay.
Wait. Hang on. Back up. It says, what is your favorite kind of car?
Yes.
Can you name...
I missed that one.
Okay, can you name 4 different kinds of cars?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, Ford Escort, Hyundai Genesis Coupe.
No, you can't use the same one.
No, those are different
Use
cars.
a different one.
Honda Accord and a Prius.
Are you dating anybody who drives a Honda Accord?
No.
No, of course not. Okay.
All right, back to it. Scroll down. What is your favorite thing to do in your free time? Do you go to the gym? Yes, no, sometimes. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Living on a beach in Florida.
All right.
Same.
Do you invest your money? Tell me a joke. Ad pic if you like. Okay, that's great. It wasn't too bad, the boyfriend.
Can you tell us a
application.
joke?
No. No.
That is interesting. Do you guys think it's fair that women demand things from men, like traits that they don't possess themselves?
Damn, that's a great question. That is a great question. Shout out to Brian. That is an amazing question.
Don't possess themselves?
Can you elaborate on that question?
Well, like for example,
There you go.
right, this tends.
You know what's crazy? I was discussing this with my wife. How females sometimes they just ask a question with a question just to have a disingenuous conversation. You notice that guys don't ask these type of questions? The question is very straightforward, right? Let's just go back to Brian.
Interesting. Do you guys think it's fair that women demand things from men, like traits that they don't possess themselves?
Very simple question. They can say yes or no, but because it's a yes or no, guys, they're not going to hold themselves accountable. So they have to ask another question to avoid answering the question.
Can you elaborate on that question?
Well, like for example, right, this tends to come up.
Yo, what's up with this
typically
girl
later
here?
Parts of the show, but if we're talking about like body count, women have like massive objections to, like, for example, a man who has a high body count stating quite emphatically that he prefers women with a low body count or virgins. You guys think, well, that's not fair. Like, here you are with your high body count, you are promiscuous, but you want to take a non-promiscuous woman, you want a virgin. That's hypocrisy. That's a double standard. But I mean, well, first off, why don't we maybe start there? Do you guys think that that's problematic for a high body count man to be
Very
like, I only want to date a
problematic.
virgin?
Why is that problematic?
Because it's like you have a high body count and you're expecting your woman to have a low body count. That's
Well, that's
kinda,
just restating the issue, but what's actually problematic about the issue?
it's
Yeah,
just
what's-
because like he's been sleeping with multiple people, like multiple women, and then like this girl, let's say she's only slept with 3 women. Not 3 women. 3 like men or whatever. Like, and he's or no. Okay, let me give like a better example. Let's just say he had to pick between a girl that had like 30 plus body count and
Yeah.
then like a 3 plus body count.
Yeah.
Obviously, his body count is probably like maybe 40, I want to say.
Well, let's say it's 60.
60. Let's
Sure.
say it's 60,
Okay.
right? So, and he decides to choose the girl with the lowest body count.
Yeah.
And his poor excuse is, well, like, well, she has the lowest body count. She hasn't been sleeping with
Yeah.
a lot of women.
Yeah,
I
what's
mean,
the
a lot of
problem?
men.
What's the problem?
But the thing about it is like it's kind of signifying that the other woman is a and like Like
No, it's just signifying that he has a preference for women with a lower body
yeah,
count.
but like he has a high body count.
So-
So
He can still have a preference.
it's okay. I'm not saying you can't have a preference or anything, but just like to disregard the other woman just because she has a higher body count.
Oh, this is touching a little bit, you know, A little bit close to home, huh?
That's kind of like upsetting. Like, what if she had a really good chemistry? What if she had like an amazing personality, and her body count was just like your like no-go, your
Well,
no-break?
I could
Well,
say.
let me ask you a question. Would you date a 5'2" man who was bald?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
And and is your husband a 5'2" man who's
He
bald?
is not bald.
There we go.
Is
Uh-huh.
he 5'2"? Hang on, is he 5'2"?
He's 6'2".
Yeah,
exactly.
So now, hang on.
There we go. Got her. It's all about making sure they don't look bad. Got her.
Let's back up. Hang on, let's back up. Let's back up just a little bit here, okay? So he's 6'2", has hair, even though you would, of course, date the 5. And how many 5'2" bald men were available to you versus 6'2" men with hair?
So the thing.
Hang on, answer the question first.
Okay,
Answer the question
so
first.
let me answer your question. First, I don't really go out that much to be seeking.
Not the question I'm asking.
Okay.
Far more 5'2" bald men than there are 6'2" men.
I just don't know where they are. So for me,
There actually might be. So I.
There might be some in this chat.
I shouldn't help.
Like 6'2" men with hair, right?
yeah, but like if a 5'10" man with no hair comes up to me and he approaches to me and he's a gentleman and he's very,
Yeah, if he's a gentleman, he's a perfect guy, all this stuff. But reality, we know that's not how it works, guys. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that, and it shouldn't work like that, but it doesn't. But somehow we're supposed to pretend that these things exist like this, but it's not. See, she says, I would just date a guy that's 5'2", no problem. Oh yeah, and I will even marry him. But then the guy that she selected is the opposite, 6'2". I don't know why they do that, man. I just simply don't know why they do that.
courteous and he like is gentle, I would go for him. But
Well, I mean, now we'll never know because you're with a 6'2" Chad with
and
hair,
that's
right?
And that's because like he
That's your
just,
preference.
No, because he aligned with me in my life. And
And
we
you just
aligned with
happen to
each
be 6'2".
Well,
How do you have a perfect
I mean, I
personality
could date-
and happen to be 6'2"? That's an amazing. What an amazing
I'm
coincidence.
just saying, I would date like a Van Diesel if I had
but
to.
hold on. I mean, to
Vin
Andrew's,
Diesel is like the best
Is it
example of a bald
5'2" or
man.
5'10"?
Don't even.
to Andrew's point here, when we talk about this height thing, and a lot of like we've asked this all the time, and it's like the women will say it's virtue signaling. You'll say yes, oh, I would date a short guy. I'll date a guy shorter than me. But then if you do even the most minimal inquisition, well, how tall were all your boyfriends? And all your boyfriends were above the average height of men. So the average height is like 5'9", 5'10", and these women say, oh, my past 3 boyfriends were all like 6 foot and above.
Just on average.
It's just like, it's kind of ridiculous. Like you say you
Yeah.
will, but conveniently you've never done it.
I actually have dated somebody who was like my height.
Yeah,
Five-
but you're not. They don't even understand. But you're not with him anymore. That's the point, guys. I need to calm down a little bit. You're not with him anymore. That's the point. And that's actually you're making their point by saying that actually.
foot. I'm 5'5", and he was like 5'5",
Yeah, for how long?
5'6". So we only been speaking to each other for like 2 years and talking to each other. But he's a very busy guy, so therefore his.
Did you sleep with him?
Well, yes, of course. I
Okay,
mean,
so hang on. So you slept with this guy. Now, out of this one guy that you slept with,
Yeah.
if we were to average all the men you've ever slept with, do they look a bit more like the husband or a bit more like that guy?
No, because my taste in men is very different.
Okay, so on
I
average,
explore.
you're sleeping
Average
with
is
men who
five-
are below 5'9".
Yes.
Really?
Averagely.
Yeah,
Averagely.
fucking right.
Yes,
Sell
it
me
is
some
so
more
true.
bull.
And I will give you proof if you need it. Like, I'm being so for real because I'm not like a surface level woman.
right.
No, I'm not a surface level girl. And look at her. You cannot make this stuff up, guys. You can. I'm not a surface level girl. Look at her. Superficial. The nose that she made. She had her nose fixed. Her hair is kind of weird. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Like everything that you see from this girl, you don't even know you're really speaking with a real girl. Crazy, man. Golly. Let me know what you guys see in the comment section below. I will see you in the next one.